Hi and welcome to what is the fourth installment of this little mini series, Success Leaves Clues. This is where I'm looking back at what I did right last year. You can see this is dated Monday, October the 3rd, 2016. What I did right in this period where I got funded with Top Step Trader and looking at replicating that mindset moving forward. So without further ado, let's study this fourth installment. So here we have 4 months in, Mes Capital and pushing when winning. That's the title of this post. I'll start linking the posts in the description box below so you can read through. Here's the graph. So I did decide to show the monthly gains. You can see that on the 6th month of last year, i.e. June 2016, I made over $900. July, I made close to $700. August, I drew down a little bit, like $50 after commissions, and then September I made close to $600. So this is all one contract trading, very consistent, and I do go over that here. I won't read it all, but I talk about being consistent for the first time in a long time, and my battle with the combine target. I found resistance in August via the combine target, and then resistance again as I went into funded trader prep. So that's what that paragraph is about. You can click the link in the description box below and read it if you're interested. Then I talk about Mes Capital, which for those of you who don't know, it's probably the closest competitor to Top Step Trader. But I didn't have a great experience with them. And I also wrote about a bigger opportunity, which you now know about, which was my friend's funded account, the account that my friend helped me fund, which went wrong as well. You can check past videos for what happened there. And then the actual bit that I wanted to focus on for this video is this paragraph here. I say, I've also thought about a comment that was made in my last post regarding pushing when winning. This is something that a lot of people struggle with in life in general, trading in particular. And I'm obviously not excluded from that problem. Our aversion to loss has us fighting the tape when the market isn't conducive to profitable trading or, quite frankly, profitable living, and running away once we have some gains when the market suggests that there is much more to be had. I've noticed that when things are going well for me in life as well as trading, I tend to run with the gains that I have. So if I have a good meeting with a friend or a good situation, I like to leave the party before things go sour. When what we need to do is push when things are going well and back off when things aren't going so well. So yeah, so our aversion to loss has us fighting the tape when the market isn't conducive to profitable trading, and running away once we have some gains when the market suggests that there is much more to be had. And I don't know if I've written it here, but it also has us pushing to dig ourselves. Yeah, I said our aversion to loss has us fighting the tape, i.e. pushing when we're losing and running away when we're winning. I think a lot of this comes from our upbringing. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. This links to another post, which is basically a saying that my mum, from the Caribbean said to me. Basically what she was saying is, it's better to have the one thing that you have in your hand rather than go after the two things that are not in your hand, i.e. in the bush. And that's an incorrect way to think, at least in terms of trading, and most probably in terms of having a fruitful life as well. And the way we were taught to think at school and in society in general. Winning is good, losing is bad. Being right is honorable, being wrong is shameful, etc. So yeah, this is the thought. This is what I get from this post. This is the main thing to look at. What is our attitude towards winning and losing? And indeed, what is winning and losing? Because a winning trader loses frequently in the short term. So what time frame are you going to choose to tell you whether you are, quote, a winner or, quote, a loser? Do you need to be right, or do you want to make money? Do you care about how often you are right versus how often you are, quote, wrong? Or do you care about your bottom line? And if we do a sort of self-inventory, we'll probably find that the vast majority of us do have some, at least some, to varying degree, link, connection, affiliation with a feeling of wanting to be right. In fact, I had a conversation yesterday with a trading friend, an hour and a half conversation via Skype, and he was so concerned with the winning rate, the win rate of his strategy rather than the profitability of his strategy. And it's an easy trap to fall into. So this is my focus. This is what I'd encourage anyone who's struggling or looking to increase their performance. What is your feeling about being right and wrong? And how does that work into being profitable or less or unprofitable? What does it mean to win and what does it mean to lose in the short term and in the long term? So that's all I've got for you in this video. And if you enjoyed it or you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. And I will carry on periodically with this series. I'm doing it primarily for myself, but if anyone gets a bit of good out of it, then that's an added bonus. So that's it for this video, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care and bye for now.